Hello, everyone. This is Lillian Jackson coming to you live. It is Sunday evening, and I wanted to come on just to peel back some layers right now and really just connect with each of you. So, most of you that know me know that I am a very private person, and sometimes our preference doesn't necessarily equate to how things are going to work out for us. And so I wanted to come on in light of February closing, right? So we're at the end of February here, and I just wanted to share something that was an epiphany for me. It was something that kind of shifted a few things for me. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to read something that I wrote. It's very quick. And then I'm going to elaborate on a few points of what this means to me. And so forgive my eyes as they drift over to my screen. So I wrote, what's love got to do with it? This question became the anthem of social circles the world over after it was recorded by Tina Turner in 1984. The sultry tones and catchy chorus line reframe the word love for so many people. Unfortunately for the word love, many people internalize the song as a means of dismissing love altogether. This particular song, like so many other love songs, speak about the eros type of love, the kind of love that gets in your bones and has the potential to drive you physically up a wall, fiending for the next fix of passionate touch or external affirmations. This type of love underscores the need to feed your flesh's insatiable appetite for euphoric sensations and feelings. I took a minute and I pondered. When I pondered the idea or concept of love, I am drawn more and more to the agape type of love. I hear it referred to as the God kind of love. What does that mean? Looking at the world's convoluted sense of the word love, I had to sit with this for a while. And on this side of reflection, I have a new appreciation for agape love. Agape love is a one-way street without expectations, whereas other types of love are riddled with heartbreak or disappointment because they are one-way streets weighted with expectations from yourself and or others. Agape resembles less of desire and more of character. People can choose to maintain a congruent approach to love where their one-directional words, I love you, hence the word I, lines up with how they behave towards the person or object of their declaration. Yes, I said declaration. Agape is not ruled or driven by attraction nor emotion. Agape is a declaration of your character. Wait, let me say that again. Agape is a declaration of your character. It reveals whether or not you walk out your talk, rather respond to your feelings. Declaring agape for someone is a declaration of permanent, unfailing love. On the other hand, declaring eros or storge or philia for someone comes with conditions and expectations, some physical and some tangible. Unfortunately, for the people that rest in the latter types of love, you are bound for heartbreak and unforgiveness because you cannot control anyone else no matter what. Be kind to yourself. Examine your love of choice and determine how effective it has been for you. So yeah, that's one of my brain rants, right? And so let's look at that. So I'm going to title today Lillian's Lesson, episode number 1. Why? Because I am being drawn into this space of just sharing just nuggets of wisdom, life experiences, lessons I've learned the hard way through loving and learning and bumping my head and all kinds of foolishness, right? And so one of the key points I stated earlier is love is a one-way street without expectations. And so my question to you and to me is, can I define my love of choice? For a very, very long time, I couldn't because I thought, okay, again, this is Lillian. This is not about you. This is about me, right? I thought that, especially when you get married or you're in a relationship, that when you declare, I love you, that's supposed to come back to me automatically. That was a lesson I learned extremely, extremely well. here I am on 27 years almost of being married. And it doesn't mean it's going to look the way I want it to look at all, at all, at all. And so I might want to spend more quality time, but my mate may want to go to sporting events. We are in two different worlds and two different spaces on that, right? And so unfortunately for me, I had a lot of expectations about what love was supposed to look like, what marriage was supposed to look like. And so as I bumped my head a lot, and faced a lot of disappointment and a lot of just, heartache, because I wanted things to look a certain way. And when they didn't, I made it about the other person versus really examining what I was saying to them. What was my declaration to them, right? Well, I love you. What does that mean? I want my way? No, that's not what that means, right? So when we're looking at agape, it's not about what I want. It's about me preferring you. It's about me wanting the best for you. It's about me not looking for anything in return. It's about me really saying, hey, I love you. So even though I'm not getting to do the things that I want to do, I still want the best for you. Even though I prefer quality time, not gifts, I love you, right? And so when we think about what we're saying to the other person, what is really our I love you declaration? And so when I say I love you, is my declaration tied up and tangled up with my intentions toward the other person? Or is it riddled with what I want from the other person? And so that took a lot for me to learn and examine and see what was I doing? And what was I declaring when I said, I love you? And honestly, the examples I see in the world are not, I want the best for you type of love. It's the what can you give me type of love. It's like, what are you going to buy me for Valentine's Day type of love. It's the, hey, you didn't do this for me type of love. And so that, I'm telling you, some heartache, right? That for me, it says a lot when I'm taking this journey and looking at my own love walk, right? And love is not just about romance. It's not just about getting and giving things. It's really about, who am I saying I am to you? What am I saying my intentions towards you are? Is it just about receiving that which I want, or is it about something else? And so when we think about the declaration of I love you, and we really sit with that for a minute, and we really, really just chew on it, we have to remember that when we declare a thing, we are really saying that this is part of who I am. This is my character, right? And so I'm wondering, and I'm wondering for you too, do you walk out your talk when you say I love you? Let me say that again. Do you walk out your talk when you say I love you? I know a lot of people are going to kick me for this one, right? Are you saying I love you when you make me happy? Or are you saying I love you, and even when you don't make me happy, I'm going to make sure that you are cared for, right? That I'm tender towards you. So the other point here is, when you say I love you, if it's riddled with expectations, it is vulnerable, absolutely vulnerable to being weaponized. What do I mean by weaponized? Are you saying I love you, and so that's why I do this? Are you explaining away your irrational behavior? Are you explaining away the things that you do and the things that you say that may not be kind, that may not be patient, that may not be loving? Because there's a motive behind you saying I love you. And so growing up, in the age where, being a teenager, hey, girl, let me holler at you. I love you. What does that mean exactly? Well, that version of love, we already know that's not the long standing ride or die type of love. And so when you say I love you, do you know what your motive is behind saying it? Do you? Because on this side of heartache, I know when I say I love you, that's what I mean. It means I want the best for you. It means I'll have patience for you. It means that I'm a ride or die for you, right? This is not about, you know, your physical touch. It's really about my heart saying, I hold so much hope for you. I have so much love for you that I want you to conquer the world. That I can stand here and hold this space for you when you can't hold it for yourself. That's what my I love you means. And so I'm wondering, what does your I love you mean? And so, with that being said, I'm going to challenge each and every one of you that's watching that may check in later. Examine your love of choice. And so, when I say examine your love of choice, a lot of people think that love is all the same. Well, psychologists, there's articles, there's all kinds of things. I could have rattled all that off, but you can research that on your own. There's so many different types of love and what love does what and what love is for who, right? But you have to know for yourself when you say the words, I love you, what are you referring to? What declaration are you making? And so I know, this is a touchy subject for a lot of people, but recognize that when we say, I love you, and it is truly, truly agape, it means I have so much love in my heart, it's overflowing, and I want nothing but the best for you. That's all it is. I don't want anything from you. I don't need anything from you. I just want you to have the. That being said, at the end of this month, I have decided to post often love letters. And these love letters are really about my heart to yours. Nothing more, nothing less. It is about my well wishes to you. Nothing more, nothing less. It is about me really wanting you to know that beyond measure, you are loved, you are lovable, you are valued, and I see you. And I'm sure somebody will say, I've never met you, lady. That doesn't matter. I have enough love in my heart for the entire universe. Why? Because I recognize that my love is one directional and I can choose to use it however I want to, and you can't do anything about it. So know and trust that when I say I love you, I will walk out my talk to you when we meet, right? And so for those of you that will see me sometime soon, I love you, I love you, I love you. I want the best. And if you want to stay connected to Lillian's lessons, you can join my Facebook group for deeper discussion and reflection on any of the lessons that I post. Why? Because, I just want to have a conversation about what's important, lessons that I've learned. And if I can help you not bump your head against that wall, I will absolutely do so by sharing and hopefully learning from you as well. Lessons that you learned the hard ways or some lessons that might have come easy. So the Lillian's lessons are about my hard-learned lessons, but also hopefully some gems that you can share with me. And so I'm looking forward to connecting with you in the Facebook group Lillian's Lessons. It will be coming out this week. And so trust and believe, I'm learning this social media platform stuff. And so bear with me. There will be some hiccups. And with that being said, if you want to follow me, you can follow my public image page on Facebook. It's Interview Lillian, and Instagram and LinkedIn as well. And like I said, there will be daily love letters from me to you, from my heart to yours, coming soon. And so the hope of that is just to start your day with some affirmations of love that I give myself that I'm going to share with you so you can give it to yourself. And so I hope you guys have an amazing week. Love on yourself tonight if you have not done so. Encourage yourself tonight if you have not done so. And just know that you are loved beyond measure. I thank you for tuning in. I appreciate you all. And I look forward to just sharing this journey called Life and Lessons Learned with each and every one of you. Have an amazing evening. Good night.